Hey guys, so right off the bat, I just want to say I know I haven't been making very many videos recently, and I apologize, but there are a couple reasons for that which still have yet to be solved, but are in the process of being solved, I guess. But I just felt really compelled to make this video, and I don't really have any specific footage recorded for it, but I did have like a couple replays of this weird community server with only like 6 people on it, where the entire enemy team was engineers for some reason. So you can have fun watching that. But yeah, TF2. So as of this year, 2017, TF2 is going to be a decade old. 10 years. It's an old game. TF2 is an old game by now, but it's still a good game. Don't get me wrong there. TF2 is my favorite game of all time. But over the course of those 10 years, there's been a lot of stuff put in the game. And a lot of stuff put in the game is not really used anymore. It's just been forgotten, or it was just put in the game as like a concept and never brought to fruition. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about all the things that should just be like brought back and like revamped or actually like given a purpose or just removed. Just like get rid of it. Nobody uses it. Nobody cares. Okay? Okay, first up, chemistry sets and by extension collector's items. Alright, you guys remember these? When was the last time you saw one? Huh? You ever seen that red text? That's all it is. It's red text. It doesn't even do anything. It doesn't count anything. It's not like a strange where it counts something. It doesn't do anything. You put in like 200 of a weapon and you get one of the weapon with red text. That's it. What's the purpose of it? Okay, next up, haunted items. I don't even think they exist anymore. Do they? Can someone like fill me in? Can I get a fax right here? Can I get like a memo? Can someone tell me if haunted items still exist? Like through the Miraz missions or something? What did they even do in the first place? Did they just have like the cool text and be Halloween restricted? Was that all they did? Okay, enough about that. Spellbook pages. There's a lot of Halloween stuff, okay? So, you know, brace yourselves. Buckle up, kids, okay? Spellbook pages. They don't exist anymore. They don't. They don't exist. You can't get them. You can't find them. You can't buy them. They don't exist. Spells. Same deal with spellbook pages. You can't find them, can't buy. Well, I mean, you can buy them, but you can't find them. They don't exist anymore, except for if you can like find someone selling them for like 10 keys, or if you can find a weapon or a hat with the spells on them. You know, like where you put the spell on the hat and it makes the hat like glow a certain color, or you put it on the weapon and it makes the explosions purple. You know what I mean? Another Halloween one. Oh, what a surprise! Transmogrifiers. Okay, if I'm being honest here, I don't even remember what these did. What, didn't it have something to do with like Halloween item sets? Or you put like 3 hats in and you get another hat? Something like that? I don't remember what they did. I mean, if someone could fill me in on that, like I said, send me a fax. I don't have a fax machine. But yeah. Strangifiers. Alright, I'm gonna take a little detour here to talk about Strangifiers a little bit, alright? Strangifiers are an absolutely great idea, okay? But the last Strangifiers that we got were for like the Iron Bomber and the Panic Attack, and it took like a year and a half to get them. Because... Wait, no, those weren't even Strangifiers. Those weren't even Strangifiers. Those were just straight up strange weapons. The last Strangifiers that we got were Love and War. What? It's been... Love and War was 2014. It's 2017. We haven't gotten a Strangifier in forever. And I don't understand why, because Strangifiers are such... They're such a better idea than regular strange weapons. Because if I have a kill streak rocket launcher, I can put a Strangifier on the rocket launcher and keep my kill streak. But no, I can't do that because there's no rocket launcher Strangifier. I have to go buy a new strange rocket launcher, buy a new kill streak, put the kill streak on the new strange rocket launcher. I can't keep my old rocket launcher. So yeah. Okay, next up, this is a big one. If you thought I talked about Strangifiers for a while, brace yourselves, because MVM, the entirety of MVM was terrible. Disaster. Nobody plays MVM anymore. Only for like the golden pan or an Australian rocket launcher or something. The loot is terrible. Unless you get like an Australium or something, you're gonna get like a Mad Milk and a Fire Axe Strangifier or something. I don't even know. But yeah, MVM, terrible. The only reason anybody played it to begin with was because it was like the new cool game mode and to get Australiums when two cities came around. But Australiums, everything inside MVM is a failed experiment. Australiums, you know, you still see them, they still hold value, of course, but when was the last time we got new Australiums? That's right, two cities, which was also the first time we got any Australiums. They just like put them in the game and didn't do anything with them. They put them in the game and then that was it. Like, here you go. That's all you get. Kill streak kits. Okay, kill streak kits. So, people still use them all the time. We still get new ones, of course. But, when was the last time we got new effects? Or like new colors or anything? We haven't. Up next, bot killers. Yeah. What, you expect me to like go in depth about the bot killers? No, I shouldn't have to explain this one. Bot killers are terrible. Nobody uses them. They get in the way. They like take up your view model. But enough about MVM. Okay, we can't stay here all day and make MVM feel bad for being terrible. Limited items. There are only like what, 20 of these or something? Like, if I remember correctly, the way that these work is they came in like a special crate and you unbox the crate and you got like the limited item. And after a while the crate would stop dropping, so there would only be a certain number of those items. Artificial rarity, anyone? Retired items. Aren't there only like 9 of these? The original class hats from the Sniper vs. Spy update, right? Those are like the only retired items. Replays. The replay feature. Lazy Purple was a good man, but, you know, he's in a better place now. Because replays, they're so broken. They were added in like, what, Saxy 2011? The only year where replays were even used for the Saxies ever. And then they've just been slowly like breaking down and decaying ever since then. Replays need to be fixed. Beta maps. Beta maps. You can't even select beta maps these days. Like there's no you can't play on Cactus Canyon or Asteroid unless it's in like a community server. They don't exist anymore. Robot destruction along with, you know, beta maps only had one map for it ever, which wasn't even released fully. Medieval mode, same deal, only had one map ever, but people still play it because there's the option to play it. Special delivery, same deal. Okay, next up, this is another big one. Manpower, okay? Let me just take a few minutes to talk about manpower, okay? Imagine it like this. Alright, you take your lovely girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever, out on a lovely Italian dinner date, okay? Like you're at the Olive Garden or something. I don't know, some like Italian restaurant. All right, we'll just say Olive Garden. You order, you know, you decide to go classic. You decide to go classic, old reliable, spaghetti and meatballs. All right, you can't fail with that. It has stood the test of time. But this is no ordinary spaghetti, okay? Whoever prepared the spaghetti in the back, like the chef who made the spaghetti, he didn't even use marinara sauce. He used butter. Like he just smeared like a brick of butter all over the spaghetti, and like there's butter pooling at the bottom of the plate and whatever, or the bowl. I don't know what they frickin' use. But yeah, the spaghetti, there's just butter, not even marinara sauce. Not only that, but whoever prepared the spaghetti didn't even like take the time to spread out the spaghetti and make it look nice. What is on your plate right now is just a ball, like a yarn ball of spaghetti. It's your job to go in there with your fork and like untangle and pick through the spaghetti and find like the needle in the haystack. Oh, don't forget about that butter though, huh? Remember that butter? Yeah, the butter is like all over you. It's like splashing around. There's butter everywhere, and it's like on your shirt. Oh, you got it on your girlfriend slash boyfriend slash whoever. Like just butter everywhere, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's over. Your beloved date just walks out the door because now there's just butter everywhere. You ruined the date. You're left there to pay the bill by yourself. Like the guy that comes up at the end of the thing to give you your check, like gives you a free ice cream or something because he feels bad for you. That's manpower. Okay, pastime. Pastime, I seriously feel bad for pastime. Because in theory, it could be good. It has a lot of potential. But pastime right now is just like scout ball. Scout versus engineer. One team stacks NGs, the other team stacks scouts. Occasionally you'll get like a demo man with a base jumper to take out the sentries. But as soon as the sentries are gone, there'll be like double that to take their places. Not only that, but last time I checked, nobody plays pastime. I was not able to find a game. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough, but nobody plays pastime. Alright, you guys remember this one? The TF2 beta, you know, back when the detonator made you like hit the skybox and you could actually test weapons so that we wouldn't end up with criticolas and pyro reserve shooters, but they got rid of the beta. So the decal tool, which was only used for like 3 weapons, not weapons, 1 weapon and like 3 hats ever, and then never used again. And okay, next, festivizers. While festivizers are not completely a failed experiment so far, I just want to gloss over how confusing and unnecessary they are, okay? It's like the same deal with Stranges and Strangifiers, because now we have straight up festive weapons, like from previous years that you unbox out of the crates, but now we also have the festivizers, which can festivize all decorated skinned weapons, but also a small select group of stock and unlocks. I don't know why Valve didn't just create outright festive versions of the stock weapons and unlocks that they did this year, like it's been for every single year before that. But moving on, the Duck Journal, I don't need to explain this, they added it as like a precursor to contracts, and it does nothing these days except make a cool like quack sound. Item sets, I'm actually glad these were removed from the game. Because they did nothing except reward you for playing in a restricted way. You guys remember like the Crocostyle set where you could just sit a million miles away and not get headshot, but you also couldn't get headshot? The only set that does anything useful or cool, I guess, these days is a Saharan Spy, which gives you like a cool looking taunt, and that's it. The dueling minigame, which is still in the same season as it has always been. Like, there are people that have like 40,000 dueling wins this season, quote-unquote season. Strange taunts. There's only one strange taunt. It's like the Burst Chester, I think it's called, the Invasion Update taunt. All it does is count how many times you used it, okay? If I was going to give any taunt a strange version, rock, paper, scissors. Because then it would like count how many times you won at rock, paper, scissors and not just count how many times you like stood in spawn and spammed your taunt. Sound device hats, like the Boston Boombox and the thing that, I forget what it's called. Oh, the Infernal Orchestra for Pyro. Those are like the only 2 in the game. And let me just remind you, there's an entire workshop section for these sound hats, and there are only 2 in the game. And I don't think any from the workshop have ever been put in, ever. And finally, the coaching feature. Okay? I never understood why this was put in. It's a weird idea. having someone like come into the game and spectate and like tell you what to do because you can't figure out what to do yourself. Not only that, but all coaching did was let people exploit the game and get into other people's spawns and stuff like that. You've all seen it. I think those are patched or something. They better be patched. But yeah, that's a video. Like I said, there are videos on the way. Not in the here and now, but in the near future, there will be videos. Because like I said, there are still some things that need to be fixed before I can, like, have the quality that I want in these videos. But until then, you know, you guys have a good day. TF2 is cool, and I still like it. I pray to God that Valve does something for the 10th anniversary. But yeah, until then, you guys have a wonderful day. See you later.